Hi everyone, I hope you had done your homework. So let us discuss today the importance of photosynthesis, right? So what could be the importance of photosynthesis? I think most of you are now aware that photosynthesis enables the green plant to make their own food. So the first importance is it is helpful to make the food of what? Green plants, right? And what could be the second one? Okay, let us explore something else. Let me know, in the absence of photosynthesis, there will be no plant. Okay, if there is no photosynthesis, that means there will be no plant. No plant means then what herbivores will eat? That means no herbivores, ultimately no carnivores, no omnivores. And finally, we can say that the second importance is that the survival of all animals in the world directly or indirectly depend upon the food which is made by plant. So there will be no life. Okay. And what could be the third one, which is very important, because we know the process of photosynthesis and we know that oxygen is produced during the process of photosynthesis, and this oxygen is very essential for the survival. Therefore, in the absence of photosynthesis, life on the earth would not be possible, right? I hope these 3 points are enough, and might be you had written, and give full marks if you had written the same. Okay. And now come to the next point. Let us know more about other components of the food, because in the process of photosynthesis, we know the food of the food of the plant is what? Glucose. Okay, which is stored in the leaf of the plant in the form of starch. Glucose is what? Sugar. So, sugar and starch, what are they? Because you had learned in lower classes, in class 6, you had learned about the components of food. So, what is sugar and starch collectively called? They are called as carbohydrates. Okay. So apart from carbs, are plant able to synthesize other components of food like protein, vitamins, fat, minerals? Let us explore more about it. Like carbs gives us energy, and you know protein is essential for the growth, right? And proteins are the substances which contain proteins. It contains, do you know what is N2? What is O2? Oxygen. H2? Hydrogen. What could be N2? Yes, it is nitrogen. And where the nitrogen is present? Nitrogen is present in the atmosphere. But although it is in abundant quantity, but plant cannot use this nitrogen present in the atmosphere. They need nitrogen which is in soluble form, right? So what is how the insoluble form of nitrogen is converted into soluble form? Okay, we will learn about this. Students, soil has certain types of bacteria, okay, like various microbes. Nowadays we are dealing with dangerous, deadly microbes. So we are having the smallest form of life. So soil has certain bacteria, and these special bacteria are called as rhizobium bacteria. Okay, these rhizobium bacteria, it takes the atmospheric nitrogen from the atmosphere and it converts this atmospheric nitrogen into water soluble nitrogen, and we call this water soluble nitrogen as nitrates. Okay, and then these nitrates are released by the rhizobium bacteria into the soil, and when it is released into the soil, it is taken up and or we can say that it is absorbed by the plants along with the water. Okay, got it? So plant, apart from carbohydrate, plant also synthesize what? Nitrogen. Got it? In the form of nitrates. In the same way, like plants like sunflower plants, mustard plant, they synthesize oil and store them in their seed. That means plant also synthesize what? Fats. Plant also synthesize vitamins. Vitamins are found in fruits and vegetable. Okay, that's why whenever we are having deficiency, most of the doctors or the dietitian, they talk that you should have more and more of fruits and raw vegetables as salad, so that the deficiency of vitamins can be fulfilled. So these fruits and vegetables, they contain vitamins because they synthesize it first. Got it? I hope you are able to know that it is not only carbohydrate, plant also synthesize nitrogen, that means protein. It also synthesizes fats and vitamins, right? Thank you so much and stay blessed.